Oh my God, you guys, we're just going to get right into it. We could not be more pumped right now.
Yeah.
Yes. We are live from Color Me Mine with
Beverly Hills.
French Stewart.
That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you guys since the Sizzler, I don't think.
I know. It's been almost 2 years.
So game.
I know. It was one of the reasons I quit drinking. I was sitting there and I was like, I've had like 3 glasses of Sizzler Chardonnay. What is wrong with me?
Was that legitimately one of the reasons?
Well, no, but that's
Sizzler
like,
trip?
that should be like a warning sign. Don't you think? Like,
That's definitely
It's a moment that
rock
you think
bottom
of.
moment.
yeah, you're like at the Sizzler. You're like, is this a buttery Chardonnay? What is this?
Like it's a yellow liquid where it's Sizzler.
Yeah, I'm about to eat some subpar meat. Does it pair with that? What is it?
Honestly,
I, had so much
I still
fun.
stand by that meal. It was delicious.
It was really good.
It
was really good.
Did not
It was a
disappoint. And
beautiful
now that
moment in
Sizzler
time.
is an exclusive nightclub.
What?
Yeah, I saw
What is
bouncers
it?
outside. It's like they've got a garden patio. I always see bouncers outside.
I think that it's a front for something. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that it's a
weird.
mob
Weird.
situation
By the way,
of some
Everyone,
kind,
just
for
so you know,
sure.
it's not a Sizzler anymore.
No, yeah.
No.
Right.
Yeah, just at a dance club at a
Right.
Sizzler.
Yeah.
Although,
changed it into
that's not the
something.
worst idea I've ever heard.
It's not.
Dance club at a Sizzler. All you can dance
No,
buffet.
that sounds terrible.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
You don't want to dance. And
We were all
No, you
yes
moved on.
anding, and then we just shut it down.
Well, I
I'm
think
just gonna
we
paint
all-
my skeleton
I think
over
we
here.
just all had the visuals. I don't know if it's a visual. It's more olfactory. But I think we just all had the experience of like what it would be like to be in a warm room with a salad bar.
Wait, this is the outside?
Yeah.
You got the outside.
the outside,
outside.
eating, outside
Yeah.
stands.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I've got trichinosis, but at least I'm dancing too.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
So we
Happy
so we-
300th
we're at
episode,
300.
everybody.
300.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you
That's
so much,
huge.
friend.
Thank
That's
you.
crazy.
I don't
That's
know.
too many.
That's
We've-
bizarre. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
It's a lot. I was thinking on the way over here, I was like, we've sat down and done this bullshit 300 times.
That's
300
ridiculous.
Yes.
That's
somehow.
more than it should happen. I'm
We
pretty
have
sure.
the abs of 300 men. All 4 of us do now from doing 300 episodes. That's how you get them.
Is that how you get them?
Yeah, you podcast 300 times.
Oh, wow. I didn't even
And
know.
then you get jacked.
You get jacked
Yeah. That's our new workout. That's our new
Podjacked.
workout.
Yes.
Yeah, pod jacked. Yeah, that's
Podcasting.
We're very
That's really the
small.
tagline. Podcasting. Good for your body.
It's good for your body.
You know the podcasting tagline we've been trying to come up with.
That's right. Here it is.
yeah.
Only took 300 shows.
Next time my uncle's like,
Finally
what do
get
you
it.
do? You have a radio show? I'm like, it's good for your body.
Yeah, don't worry about it. What is it? It's like listening to like Wayne Newton on 8-track. What do you do? I don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're fine. 300.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah.
So we
Episodes.
decided we were like, we were thinking about another chain restaurant maybe, but then we're like, oh, the chewing gets in the way a little bit.
Yeah. Let's do something where our
Right.
hands are
Test
moving.
thought, great idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
color me mine.
Yeah.
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 And
And
then-
it was instantly overwhelming, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
no,
so
what's
hard
your
to
Color Me Mine
choose.
experience? Because you have a daughter.
Yeah.
So have you been here before?
Well, here's the thing. Like, when children give you stuff, at first you're like, oh, everything is dazzling. Like, it's like, oh, look what they made, and it's beautiful, and and after a while, you sort through your feelings a little bit, and you're like, you've got a cup that's all like black and red. You're like,
Yep.
this looks like a murder. Like, I'm drinking out of a murder. And it's the same with their pictures. You just start to go, oh, that's really pretty, and then you have 3 days, and then you just toss in the trash.
I'm
No
excited
guilt? You don't
for-
feel bad anymore?
No,
That's good.
You save the really good stuff, but the volume, you'd just be living in it. So.
Yeah, so
yeah.
you're saying you don't have any like macaroni art or anything that your daughter's done?
I do. I'll save like the classics,
Okay,
like
yeah.
egg carton, macaroni.
Yeah.
But if it's just some scribble bullshit, I'm not
know.
doing it.
And I feel
Like,
like
I'm not framing that.
my
No, no,
niece
no, no.
kind of bullies me. She gave me a picture, which frankly was okay. It wasn't her best work. And
That's the thing.
She
Yeah,
checked
yeah.
in like 3 days later to see if it was in my wallet. I was like, you didn't make it into my wallet with that.
No, no.
No.
You thought that was bullying?
My wallet.
Not going to happen.
My wallet. Dream big.
What are the levels? Because I guess like wallet's probably the highest level, right? Fridge,
Wallet is big, fridge.
frame.
Fridge.
Yeah.
Frame
Yeah.
is the highest.
Some
Frame is
people
the
will frame it
highest.
and put
That
it in their
takes more
office,
effort.
but that's not for everyone.
Yeah. You're not like, I'm not sending this shit to grandma.
No, no, no.
No.
Like, there's
Yeah.
not going to be any postage involved in it. Or
So is grandma highest level then?
I don't know.
Because that's
No,
not,
grandmas are not very discerning.
Depends if you
critics.
like grandma or not.
That's true.
I think refrigerator is up there.
Yeah.
Refrigerator is
That's where the
Although
food is.
it can be a temporary
also
wasteland.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
temporary wasteland for your garbage art.
I'll never forget when my brother graduated junior college, he put his diploma on the fridge with a magnet, and all of us just laughed. We were all just mocking our brother.
I will say
You did it. You accomplished
job,
the
dude.
minimum.
I have my diploma from Whitney's bachelorette party for most sexy.
Oh, you
on the
earned
fridge.
that.
Oh,
There you go.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes the fridge.
That's for the fridge.
That's a reminder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
on
one
there.
for the ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
would say
would
for
like that.
Tessa's, she lost hers.
I lost
which
mine.
is perfect, actually.
Yeah, at my bachelorette party, because there was this game where, like, the next morning at brunch, there's awards you can give out to everyone. And I had so much fun that I lost the awards. And I had to give myself one of the awards. I gave myself the award for funniest prank because I got us all kicked out of the club.
That's why. Why? How's that happen?
Was it a prank? Was it count as a prank?
The thing
Okay,
with the
great.
prank,
It had an air of
the
prank
thing with
to
the
it.
prank award is that it's not intended.
Yeah.
You find out later what
Yeah.
the prank was.
Yeah.
Prank yourself a little bit.
It chooses you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't try to get funniest prank.
No.
No.
My wife has got like this rough group of friends, and they'll go out, and they're all nice professionals, and then they go out, and one of them works for Disney, and so they can go to Disneyland for free.
Oh,
My
man.
wife comes back from Disneyland with a black eye. Disneyland. And I'm like, how did violence happen at Disneyland?
They're just barreling around.
She's like, no, we were running in the hotel to see the fireworks, and I fell, and I just, scraped my eye. A rug burned my eye.
I think she
And
has
I'm
a
like,
secret family.
That's what I was saying.
He's beating her up.
But then we have to go to Target, and so the woman's like, what happened to your eye? And she's like, I fell. Like, she's really leaning into it, looking at me. And I'm like, come on. You did this to yourself.
Exactly.
That's the thing. If you come home from Disneyland with a black eye, you've got to deal with your own mess.
That's
Yeah,
your own.
That's your own
That's
thing.
your own.
Yeah.
That doesn't. I was like taking care of a kid.
Yeah. You were letting
Exactly.
her have. I mean, she went to Disneyland without the kid, first of all, and
That's
got
right.
a black eye.
That's right.
No fallout for you.
You get it.
Yeah, if you're going to Disneyland, you got to take the kid with. I think
No, it's more
like
fun probably without.
Well,
Yeah.
of course, everything's more fun.
Well, there are two versions
you
of
want an adult.
Disneyland.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
kid version, and then there's like, what? Take a hit of ecstasy version.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like-
I've done both.
adult drug
Yeah.
I've done
version.
both.
Yeah.
The drug one was more fun.
I got
Yeah.
kicked out of Disneyland when I first got into town. I was like in my 20s,
Yes.
and I was on the People Mover, and I like to smoke a little pot on the People Mover.
Yeah.
And I got off, and there were two guys right there.
Oh no.
And they took me down to this
They got eyes-
office.
they got eyes
on
everywhere.
Main Street. And they had a
Disney
picture
security
of
is terrifying.
me. Yeah.
And we're like, how do you think the Imagineers come up with it, man? What do you think? They're just sober.
Doing? You're living
just,
a
like-
lie.
Do they just keep you in a room and then like?
They kept me there for like an hour. They showed me a picture of me doing what I had already
Yeah.
told them I was doing.
Yeah.
And then they kicked me out and they said, never come back again. And I still go there. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, they know. If anybody knows, they know.
Was this
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you were working actor?
What's that?
When you first moved here,
Yeah,
before you were
this
acting?
was- yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
This is similar to. This was similar to.
Yeah,
Sis getting
well, my
kicked out 'cause they
bachelorette prank, I was kind of similar photographic as evidence. I was in my bridal outfit. We were all going into the club. I'd taken some drugs, and so I was having a
As you
real
do.
good time.
That's right.
And I was like, God, this night could not get any better. This is fucking perfect. And I was just so happy. And and then I see the woman at the coat rack going, whoever's drug bag this is, if you don't fess up, no one's getting in. And 10 minutes, I'm like, whose goddamn drug bag is that? And I just keep talking to my friends. And then this guy comes up to me and he goes, ma'am, you have to leave. And I was like, why? He goes, because that was your drug bag and we have it on camera.
We were like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, we want this footage so badly.
Yeah,
we were
I
gonna,
would really
make
like
up
that
a fake
still.
lawyer and stuff and contact you.
Two members of our party were wearing paper lanterns as hats.
Yeah. That's not good for
But
them.
also, it's Las Vegas. Like, come on.
Yeah, like
That's
you
the
haven't
most
seen
innocent.
that.
That's
What
the
do you
most innocent thing
expect?
happening there.
Yeah. It was good.
Also, I feel we are surrounded by children.
Yeah. We
yeah.
are in the color remind for the listener as a reminder.
I'm just telling them so they know.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No,
I wish at Disney it was like
a public
cop
space.
goofy was like who came in to berate you. It would be funny if
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like
It's like no joke though. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
drop
Who's-
something at Disneyland, so they have people cleaning in like costume.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if
yeah.
you drop something at Disneyland, someone will come out of the woodwork and sweep it up within 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
Cameras everywhere.
if you're in the jail at Disney, who's the bad cop and who's the good cop?
Yeah, that's right.
So Goofy's the
I think
the
it's
good cop
Goofy
and
and Pluto's because
Pluto's the
Pluto
bad
you can't
cop. Yeah.
understand him.
Pluto
Seriously,
couldn't be a
what's he
bad
saying?
cop.
What's he saying? What's he saying? What's he saying? He's crazy, man. You don't even
crazy.
know.
Donald Duck is the bad cop.
He's loco.
Yeah, you're right. Donald's the bad one.
Yeah, probably for sure. What if Mickey is though? Like he's got darkness
Ooh,
inside of
Secret
him.
life.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Johnny Carson.
Absolutely.
Like America loves him, but they don't know. Yeah.
I think
He
it's
seemed like a
more
nice
like Johnny
guy.
Depp. He's spending like $30,000 a month on wine.
Oh yeah,
yes.
It's the
Exactly.
craziest
Is that really Johnny
article.
Depp's wine bill?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that recent?
You need to read this.
I love
that
his
expo
tattoo, though.
on
You
him.
guys know about his tattoo, right?
The
What?
Winona.
The Winona.
Yeah.
Such a good. So when he and Winona Ryder were together, he tattooed Winona Forever, and then
Yeah.
after they broke up, he changed it to Wino Forever.
Well, he's
that's an easy
definitely
fix.
playing
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah, that's like straight up who he is. Yeah, that article about him is insane because it's just him in like a
it's-
weird old
it's-
chateau.
You have to read it.
And he
It's
like
nuts.
a journalist comes to his house and he keeps him up until like 4 a.m. before he even starts talking to him every night. And the guy's just like, "Gotta write an article about you."
And then he'll just show up
anything.
and be like, "Let's open this wine."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you know that you've gone too far, though. That's like Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage crazy, where it's like, I bought a mummy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like, wait.
I know.
Well,
Well,
also, if you can afford it, but he can't. He's run out of money.
yeah,
Johnny
Like,
Depp is
no
run out of
money. Yeah, he's out of money.
yeah, and Nick
Mummy
Cage.
Yeah, he's out of mummy money.
Yeah.
He's out of money too.
You gotta sell that mummy.
I feel bad for Nick Cage.
Show me the mummy.
Show me the mummy.
Oh my god!
Why? Why?
Why?
Why is it?
Well, I know what I'm writing on my thing.
There you go.
Show me the mummy.
Perfect.
So let's talk about what we chose
Yes, of
here.
course.
Our, Color Me Mine projects.
Yeah.
So we can start with you, Babs, because you had kind of it was
I'm
hard for
still
you.
not sure about mine, but I chose a snake. It's snake box.
It's a snake
I back
box.
this
You
up.
can keep things in it. Do you know
yeah.
what you want to keep inside your snake?
Another snake.
Yeah, that
I
would
mean,
be
it
good.
obviously
Oh, yeah.
looks like a place where you keep drugs.
What? No.
but-
That's
What
what
if you
I
put
think.
one of those like peanut brittle snakes that popped out?
Oh,
That'd be kind of funny because then it'll be
Because
a
that would be legitimately
Oh my gosh,
scary.
that's a really
Yeah,
good idea.
'Cause you don't see it
wouldn't
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you don't expect
professional
snake
comedian.
come out of a snake.
No.
Yeah.
And it's also made out of porcelain, so it's really, there's
So
a
I'm just-
danger
And it
level.
could break.
This is a great icebreaker for when guys come over for the first time.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
That's a good
hey,
idea.
the condoms are in that snake.
Snake. Go for Oh.
it's just a giant
Yeah.
thing that pops out.
You go, I want to see your snake, but first you have to see mine.
There you go. Perfect.
And then they're like, what is going on?
What if he's
so
like,
yeah.
I'm not wearing a condom? Okay, so you went with snake.
So I went.
I like
it's
it.
a little. Yeah, it's a little.
You
like
were
it.
He's cute. It's a
one of
good
your
face.
big concerns creatively was that you weren't going to have enough
Well,
freedom.
I'm not. Yeah, because like if you just have a flat surface, you can kind of do whatever design you want. This
Yeah.
has scales all over. It's already textured.
but then I feel like you got a little overwhelmed by the idea of just a flat surface. Once you had it, you were like, I don't know what I want to do with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That's true. This is a little more conformed, but I still am. I'm really nervous. I'm gonna look up some pictures of snakes. In my
Oh,
life.
wow.
Oh, so you're going
Yeah.
realistic.
That's what probably.
Okay.
We'll
All
see.
right.
We'll
All
see.
right.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're temperamental. You're going to cut off your ear before we're done. That's
For sure. is.
I
That's going to
absolutely will.
go ear right off.
I'm making someone.
Color me mine.
Someone's gonna feel pain because of this.
Yeah, somebody's going to be uncomfortable. Somebody's going to suffer for a while.
Is this guy's nose okay?
Absolutely.
That's a good color me mine tagline, by the way.
That's right.
Someone's gonna suffer.
Someone's going to suffer.
Should we let the people know here?
Yeah.
The people working about this new tagline.
yeah.
Someone's gonna suffer.
We'll just write it on
Color
the
me
window.
mine, Beverly Hills. Someone's gonna suffer.
Someone's
Okay,
gonna
so what
suffer.
about you guys? What do we got here?
I've got a skull, obviously, and
Yeah.
it has like, but it's like a
it's a cool geometric skull.
Yeah.
It's got like panels.
Was that
all
hiding
over
in the
it.
back? I didn't see that.
No,
one.
no, it was like just sitting
it's
over
that
there.
big one.
And I
It's
think
the
you
only
can put
one.
a candle inside of it.
Yeah, I can put a candle inside of it.
That one's dope.
It's like kind of a geometric thing. I'm gonna paint checkers all over it.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
kind of want to copy Brandy, but I won't.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
hers.
Yeah, it's very much
It's a good
like
spooky.
It is.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's like
very on brand.
trippy. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it a lot. I'm gonna hold it in my house
Aw.
whenever people come over.
I think you
Like
should
a
put that
dog.
shit on your dashboard.
I would.
put an
That would be
electric
fun.
candle
Again,
in there.
ceramic, really good
Right in the
for
front. I could probably sell it to Nick Cage. I think he would probably buy it.
Yeah.
If I just say it's from like Samaria or something.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he'd probably be into it.
That's the whole
yeah.
cottage industry. Things Nick Cage might buy.
Well, did you hear about his T-Rex skull? He bought a T-Rex skull and they found out that it was stolen, so he had to give it back. So he paid all this
Aw.
money for a T-Rex skull that was stolen. It was not an illegitimate T-Rex skull.
Did they
How do you
reimburse his
find that to
T-Rex
buy?
money?
No, because it was like a weird black market guy,
Oh,
and
okay.
they don't have receipts.
Yeah, yeah, no, not on the black.
Well,
unfortunately.
You've
How
got
much did
me.
he pay for that?
I mean, at least $1 million.
well, then
How much
that's
is
on
the
you.
T-Rex
That's
skull?
if you're buying a black market T-Rex head, you're playing with fire.
You're playing
Damn.
with
Yeah.
You guys,
Well, he is the Ghost Rider, so
He's the
he
Ghost
plays with
Rider.
I
fire.
really hope my
half
skull's
a bit.
worth like something.
Yours?
I'll sell it
yeah.
for something. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Please sell it for something.
We're going to have
after
to
I'm
look at
gone.
it first.
Exactly.
We might paint it.
Don't
We'll have
worry.
Minimal
Don't worry.
damage.
I'm gonna
Oh
bring.
yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that part.
Yeah.
I'll bring your skull back to color me mine.
Okay,
I'll paint it
okay.
like your
Oh,
snake.
it's good.
It'll be great.
Everyone's like, "There's hairs on it."
That's gonna be a like Barbara passed away. Let's read the will. Oh, she wants us to take her skull to color me mine. All right. Well, it's what
We
she
expected
wanted.
it would be something like that.
For
Yeah.
1,000th episode, it's just like me and Tess painting with your skull.
So I'm like, gosh,
Best
it's like the
prank.
ninth code. It just keeps
That's
like
funniest prank. That's
Yeah,
funny.
that's a pretty good prank.
my dad, when he passed away, he was like, I want to be buried with my dogs. And I hadn't seen him in like years. And I'm like, all right. And they're like, okay, well, here's one. And they had a box of ashes. And I said, where's the other one? And
It
it was
was
still there.
alive?
It was like a 5-year-old Bouvier Flanders, huge. Oh, no. And I was like, well, he's going to have to wait.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Where do you put this body for a while?
he was in the garage for like
No.
8 years
Your
or something
garage?
like that. My dad, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then we were all like,
amazing.
here you go. We just threw him in. Where you want to go? Wyoming? You're not going to Wyoming. You're going to La Crescenta. It's the same thing.
Do you like mix up the ashes, or do you like or throw them from separate little things?
You throw them, which never goes well.
Yeah.
But oh, did you mix them all together?
Yeah, like him and the dogs. Does he like become the dogs?
Wow, I didn't even think that far ahead.
I don't know.
Yeah, you just.
Well, what did you
I think
do?
we just threw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would for sure be worried about getting it on my own face because I am that person.
I mean, it's that.
Oh,
it's
no.
always
Yeah.
Big Lebowski scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just the
that's-
coffee can
Yeah.
right back at you.
yeah. I did spill. I haven't talked about my wedding. I did spill wine all the way down the front of my wedding dress at the end of
You
the
did?
night. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Tess
what
just got
Attica?
married. We haven't even
Yeah.
talked about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's our
Tess
first
is
episode.
married.
Married woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
very
So how was it from
Congratulations.
your end? Because it was great
Oh
from
my
ours.
god. It was-
You like it?
Yeah.
It was
She did a great
amazing. It was
job.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Their vows were amazing. It was
all I
awesome.
wanted was everyone to have a good time. It was so great, because it was so stressful before, but then as soon as it was the day of, it was like everything just went according. I kept
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom with all my girlfriends getting ready, and I just kept realizing a big party was like formulating outside, and
Yeah.
people would just come in and give me updates like, your guests have arrived.
Like, oh,
Everyone's having a good time. I was like, all right, let's
how
roll.
parties should be.
Nice.
But then so kind of like it was the most perfect day, most magical, perfect everything. I mean, like
Good.
I just kept seeing like I would just be on the dance floor. I'm like, fuck, you're here? Hi.
Yeah.
Gosh, last I checked the invites, you were on the bubble. At best.
You made it.
You made
Congrats.
it.
And Uncle didn't come.
You're
okay.
on the team.
That's an actual
Yeah.
relative.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
that is
great.
literally all of your people in
Yeah,
one place.
and
That's
so I
fun.
really, it was like 3-minute intervals I was getting to talk to people. I
Yeah.
mean, at one point I was talking to some friends I hadn't talked to in years, and I was like, guys, I have to pee. Can you guys take me to the bathroom? And I had to be taken to the bathroom.
Can we? What about the green nightie? Should we talk about this?
We can, sure.
This is crazy.
So Sean's side of the family has like a tradition where they are supposed to hide a green nightie in the suitcase,
Old
and then
East
you
Coast
like
Irish,
find
yeah.
it on your honeymoon
Yeah.
thing.
Oh.
So how many people has it gone down?
So many. Because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
started in the 60s. One of his great aunts was going to school to be a nun. And she packed this nightgown to go to like nun school or whatever. And the head nun was like, it was too risque for nun school. So it got bounced from nun school.
Can't wear this around all these other nuns.
Can't wear this.
Yeah,
You're burying God.
this is like in 1963. It got bounced from the nunnery. And then her little brother put it in their other sister's suitcase for her honeymoon and pranked her. It was a prank. So then from there, it's a tradition. Everyone that gets married, you pass the nightie on, and you have to like prank them. Or you're supposed to like. I didn't get pranked that hard. They just gave it to me. But
Yeah, they had to tell you the story because you weren't going straight to your honeymoon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. Like
Now, do
yeah.
you wear it, or does it just?
No,
Yeah,
it's
because
not.
it's optional, I think, but I don't think.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
guessing
anyone wears it.
people aren't
How
wearing it.
old
You
is
just
it? I
kinda
bet
have
it's
it.
haunted.
I mean, it's for sure
the
haunted.
60s,
It's, yeah, it's from the
70 years
60s, so it's
old
like
now.
70 years old.
Yeah.
It's just like this little
Haunted
satin
nightgown.
Yeah.
For sure is.
So
Yeah.
is it your responsibility to pass it on, though, or does
Yeah,
somebody
so
else
now
take
right.
care of it?
we have
Okay.
custody until the next people get married.
Oh.
Well, who does it go
It's a
to?
big Irish family, so I'm
Now
sure it
it's
won't
gonna
be
go
too
to his
long.
brother who's engaged. So,
Oh, okay, right.
but now I'm gonna find a fun way to prank them with it.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it.
T-shirt can.
I'm thinking T-shirt cannon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
At the wedding.
Does
It's
anyone
like
have-
disintegrate.
Because they're getting married in church, so that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, T-shirt.
Priest to use the T-shirt.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do it.
That would be
Yeah,
really
so we
fun.
could do T-shirt. Yeah, there's a few options. I was thinking of presenting them saying, "Oh, you guys, I ordered some pizza," and then putting it in a
Ooh,
pizza
that's a good
box.
one.
That's always good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And then also, I
Couple
love the people
pepperonis on
also,
it.
everyone
Yeah.
being like, why the fuck did Tess order a pizza is a great also additional.
yeah, and just how long can I keep a straight face while pretending like I ordered a pizza to a wedding?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
the
gonna
answer
guess
is
not
no.
long, yeah.
I can't.
No. That nervous giggle is going to kick in real hard, real fast.
Oh my God. So, how many people were at your wedding?
200.
Oh,
it
so you
was
did a big
huge.
wedding.
We did
Big
a
one.
big ass fucking wedding. So
Oh,
I mean,
that's good.
It was great. It was. I mean, I wanted to do it once in my life. It was great, and like, but it was a lot leading up to it. But it was awesome. It
I
was
love
perfect.
weddings. Like, as long as you know that the people are matched well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then there's no bad wedding.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Yeah.
Everybody's
exactly.
worried that's going to fall apart, and it will at some point. Somebody's relative's going to get drunk, or something's going to happen.
Well, what happened
Right,
to me?
right.
So all day long. I mean, you feel like a real celebrity because I mean, all day long I have people around me. I can't. I'm not even eating my own food. They're forcing me. I'm just like okay. And
You know how we baby bird all celebrities.
also, when I
baby
get
bird.
nervous, I don't eat. So I told one of my bridesmaids, I was like, "You have to make sure I eat."
Right.
And she
Yeah.
kept being like, "Tess, you want some hummus?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to eat." And then so my mom was trying to force feed me a banana, and I instinctively made a blowjob joke. I was pretending, and I looked up, and it was my mom and Sean's mom on either side.
Great
of me.
start. Yeah. See you at
Wait,
Thanksgiving.
does this just happen
I'm
to
your
you when you
new
have banana?
daughter.
No, because my mom was like, "It looks like a blowjob." My mom was like going like that, and it was.
Tess is
love
like,
it.
so of course I instinctively.
Of course. What else would you do?
As you do when presented with a banana.
So like all day long I'm being attended to. Then it's time to like get the show on the fucking road. By the way, I didn't wear shoes because I ordered 3 pairs and they were all the wrong size. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not wearing shoes.
Yes,
So
barefoot.
I'm barefoot.
Didn't even
But that's
know.
fine.
Yeah,
It was
it
awesome.
ended up being perfect.
Who's
You
gonna yell
couldn't
at
even see him. Yeah, my day.
Exactly.
But then like it's showtime. The bridal party's already gone down. They start my song. I'm walking out with my dad. I'm like, here we go. And all of a sudden I feel my head being tugged back and I'm like, what the hell is that? I look back and my veil has, because of the wind, it's wrapped around a mailbox and it's connected to my head.
Classic Buster Keaton.
Yep.
It's like just like,
And I'm like, nobody was there to get. I was like, guys, dad. And my dad didn't know what was going on. I'm like, Dad, someone, my veil.
keep moving.
I
Everyone
just
was down the aisle
threw it out of
already.
my hair. I said, fuck it. My last words before going down the aisle were, fuck it. And I just threw it down.
Atta girl. My wife, like, we went through all these, we were married in New Orleans, and her family's from there, and so it's a party a minute.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah,
there's a party this,
absolutely.
a lunch that, and we got to the end of it, and we had about 5 hours before we were going to get married, and we walk out, and we're both super tired. And my wife just walks over, and she stops for a minute. Then I look back, and she just throws up in her hand.
Oh, no.
She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sorry." And then she just like goes over to a hot dog cart and cleans herself up. She's like,
Call her so we can hang out with her right
yeah, I
now.
know. It's
Seriously.
preposterous. Oh, you love her. Yeah, it's just like, sorry. It's all right. That's awesome. Oh, good Lord.
We have to take a break and we're gonna start painting these
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
things. We'll be
Yeah,
right back.
we should.
Well,
Lady to Lady is supported in part by Away, makers of first-class luggage at Coach Price. Listen, guys, I have one of these suitcases. I got this beautiful carry-on.
it's really cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
I love it. Most of the trips I take are like 3 or 4 day trips. And so I really needed a suitcase like of this size. It's perfect. We all travel a lot. This bag's kind of like changed my life. I love it. I'm always kind of like flying with a half charged phone. I love that it has a phone charger on it.
That blew my mind because
Yeah.
that's like such a thing that you're like, oh, duh. That's like when somebody invented Lyft. You know, you're like,
100%.
oh, God, why didn't I think of that? It's
Needs
so
it.
smart.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to land in Milwaukee with a half charge.
Yeah,
With no
exactly.
charge.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
You absolutely don't want to.
Yeah, and they're just really like nicely organized. It's really easy to keep all your dirty laundry organized. I'm an overpacker, guilty as charged. It'll deal with it. Somehow I fit more in the suitcase than the size of the suitcase. It's wonderful.
It's got a combination lock on the front of it, right? Mm-hmm. Prevents theft. I'm always into that, which is good. I'm glad that this was not what you had on the road when our stuff got stolen because then it would be gone. But I do feel good knowing that, like, if they had gotten it, it never would have gotten inside of it.
Totally.
Yeah, which is the spite inside of me that feels pretty good. I love that Away has a lifetime warranty. If anything breaks, they'll fix or replace it for your entire life, which is pretty great. I'm looking forward to being on my deathbed with my Away suitcase.
Oh my God. I'm going to pack a suitcase for death for sure.
Absolutely. River Styx, I am coming. I don't know what the weather is going to be like.
But anyway, these really are, if you need a suitcase, and we all do, check out Away. They really are just beautiful bags. So, hey, why don't you get $20 off your suitcase?
Yes,
Visit
please.
awaytravel.com/lady and use code LADY at checkout. That's awaytravel.com/lady and code LADY for $20 off a suitcase.
Do it today. Are you picky about what you use in your home? Grove believes a healthy, beautiful home should be accessible to everyone. That's why they've made it so easy to get products that you can feel great about using in your home for your family.
And the thing is, nobody wants to run out. When you run out of body wash, who wants to run out and grab that? This gets delivered straight to your door, and they have like the stuff that we are all about. They've got your Dr. Bronner's, your Mrs. Meyer's. They've got Burt's Bees stuff for your face. It's really these like nice natural products.
Absolutely. And it's all the stuff that like a package feels good to get and like gives you a little high no matter what is in the package. But whenever you go to the store, if you're just buying this kind of stuff, like you don't care about that. So it gives you a little treat.
It really does. And this stuff just really is treats. Every product has been rigorously tested for health, effectiveness, and environmental impact. So you can feel good about buying this stuff. It's just super easy. You know, the packaging has just felt really like fun to open. And it's just like the stuff that I wanted anyway. I don't even have to think about it. You're in control with customizable auto shipments that are delivered straight to your door.
And I really like it because like Grove is bringing sustainability, safety, and transparency to an industry dominated by products with harmful chemicals and toxins. And I really love being able to order all of this stuff because you get so busy you can't just run out and buy this. It's like turns into a whole half hour, not an hour type thing. But like I love being able to buy all of this stuff outside of like an Amazon or something like that. For me, like it's nice to be like, okay, cool. I can also like get the convenience of that without feeling like I'm the reason Jeff Bezos has child's blood in his veins.
100%. You don't want blood in your veins, okay?
No, absolutely.
you want healthy, yummy products. So just so you know, you're in control. You can pause or cancel anytime. There's reminders so you don't run out of stuff, and you can easily change or manage your account anytime. With a 100% happiness guarantee and free shipping, it's so easy to discover amazing and affordable natural home and personal care products with the confidence of supporting a safer environment for your family. Right now, our listeners can try Grove with a 2-month VIP membership and a bonus gift by going to grove.co/lady. That's grove.co/lady. And not grove.com, grove.co. Okay, so Grove makes it easy to have a happy, healthy home.
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Color Me Mine.
Color Me Mine.
Yeah, we are.
Color Me Mine. French, what are you painting? Just so everyone knows.
I'm doing a cup.
Very classic.
Yeah.
And when you picture a cup, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's
Classic.
nothing special about it yet.
Are you
Well,
going to give it?
it's a blank,
Yeah,
it's
you
a perfect
went
blank
with what Barbara shied away from, which is the blank canvas. How do you feel about
That's
looking
right.
at a blank canvas?
Well, at first I thought, okay, this is going to be easy because it's just a cup. And then I realized, oh, I have no snake. I have no skull.
Yeah.
This is just me and
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
imagination. So
It's kind of freeing,
I'm feeling
right?
pretty good about it.
Do you have any out the gate ideas yet, or are you just going to kind of let it ride?
I've got one.
Okay.
And it's a bad one.
Oh, I can't wait.
So
What is it?
Ooh.
I'm not telling you.
He's going to keep it to himself.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay.
excited to
It's
see
a
it.
reveal.
Are you going to give it to your daughter and make her hold on to it so she has your trash art?
yeah. Yeah, that should go two ways,
Like,
shouldn't
here,
it?
honey,
really
this is
Here
for
you
you.
go. How does it feel? How does it feel?
You want to go to college someday? Better hold on to that mug.
Yeah. Here's a little milk. You
Yeah.
like milk, right? No.
I'm into it. And then Tess has like a little monster bank.
Yeah, I'm doing a monster piggy bank for my niece. I feel like she recently told me that she wanted a piggy bank, and her birthday is coming up. So,
Oh,
So
there
you
you
can be
go.
like, save
Yeah.
for it yourself.
yeah, and also just with recently getting married, I have too many knickknacks in my house,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I got to
yeah.
move this out of
You
my
need
house.
something
Yeah.
like, you can give to someone.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
Now,
that's a
were you
good
guys
idea.
already living together?
yeah, we've
Okay.
been checked up for
In
4
sin.
years.
That's
yeah,
dirty.
Yeah,
in
for a
total
long
sin.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
No,
uh,
Long time.
we
I
like
don't
being
know
married.
if I want to
though.
do the snake.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
easy.
it's great, right? It's so easy.
Tess is like, Barbara's like still having
Yeah.
an
I still
issue.
am having.
You know, just try to behave. That's it.
Yeah, and yeah,
Mostly.
yeah.
All right, I'm calling an audible. I don't want to do the snake. Sorry.
Really?
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh, you're
Oh
backing
my
out of the
God.
Talk
tank?
amongst yourselves.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm going to do. I might do a cover song.
Oh,
Okay.
I like
Okay.
this. I like
Alright.
this.
Wow, this is
Okay,
a real
the first
second act
stroke.
turn.
Yeah.
Expected.
Nobody
I kind of saw
that.
this coming, to be honest.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. it
she
didn't
was
seem like she
waffling
was
pretty
committed
hard.
to
No,
it.
she didn't
And the
feel
more
good.
we talked about the choice, the more she seemed like, oh no.
You know?
You could see the regret kind of dawning in her
The
eyes.
expectations just crept up there. The regret came in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And now she's in a shame spiral. Look at her.
She is. She's not even looking at us.
She's not even
won't
looking
even
at
look
us.
at us.
Direction.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All
Okay,
right.
this is big. I don't.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Okay, here we go.
I dived in. I feel great.
I like it.
For
All
good
right.
with my color
I'm just
choices.
gonna like just start and see where that goes.
Yeah.
That's
what
all
are
you
your,
can do.
What's your palette for this monster test? What are you working with
I'm
over
doing
there?
pastels. So
Okay.
I've got like yellow, green, purple. I had to put some pink on because my niece really likes pink,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and blue on.
Little gal. She was your flower girl.
She was one of my flower girls. Yeah, well, they were both the sisters were my flower girls.
Yes,
They
yeah.
were great.
Yeah, they did a great job. They were like a good age for a flower girl. 'Cause I feel like there's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
window.
Yeah, there's a cutoff.
Yeah,
like,
what do you
two
think
young-
is the cutoff?
For a flower girl? Well, ideally, I think you like the real little ones that are just, you know,
Don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
rifling
Yeah.
flower petals and they don't.
Yeah.
For me, the cutoff. 5.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, hard line
No.
for French Stewart.
shit.
Controversial decision.
I had an overaged flower girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
6 years old.
Yeah.
No. Blah.
But she
You're
didn't.
too old to be
She's-
a flower.
She
Girl,
really
hang it up.
didn't. I don't think it ever occurred to her that it wasn't her wedding. I mean, she really had a good time.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
Of course.
They love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has
No,
your-
what would be the cutoff? Like, the actual cutoff would be like,
8?
I think somewhere around there.
Okay, what do you guys think
Yeah.
the
I'd
cutoff
to see 'em.
for trick-or-treating is?
Never.
oh. No. I don't want to see.
I definitely did it way past.
If you're wearing a costume, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
if it's
what I'd
just
have.
Yeah,
like
of
two
course, you gotta be wearing
14-year-olds
costume.
like
Oh,
just
get out
standing
of
there,
here. Yeah, get out of here.
I move
Yeah.
them along.
Yeah.
No, you got to put some effort in
Yeah.
if you want my stuff.
Yeah.
That's
For
right.
sure.
You gotta
I think
play
since I grew up
along.
in Salt Lake, we just had nothing to do, so we did
Sure.
it way too
Yeah.
long.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, did you go in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
shit.
We definitely did. Yeah.
I don't think we didn't go like every year, but I remember going once, I think.
Yeah, I remember we thought it was funny.
By the way, I got a bigger mug than French's.
Wow, Barb.
Oh,
Barb just
no.
came in. Wow.
But now I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
Now I'm gonna
Now
have
you
to
got to commit, Babs.
overcompensate.
You made
Yeah.
that decision.
It's not how big your mug is, Barbara.
Oh,
Trying to
I
think
remember
about
when
something
you're
funny
her-
we said and I could put on here.
Oh, that would be good.
But what did we say?
I don't know. There's
I
300
remember one
episodes.
year I went trick or treating dressed. It must have been in junior high. Dressed as a bunch of grapes, which like my parents were getting divorced, so we were poor. So I just like
Yeah.
put a bunch of balloons on.
Yeah,
you know.
classic.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And this bully from high school came, another bully, with her cigarette and popped my balloons and then ran away.
that is such a classic
villain?
bully
I
move.
know.
Coolest move I've ever.
Barbara loves it.
I want to hang out with this bully.
Yeah, it's a cool bully. It's a
That is a
super
cool
I
cool
think
bully.
her life went downhill from there.
Wait, are you sure the one that popped your costume with a
She didn't
cigarette
even
went
know
downhill?
me.
She had a couple of rocky years.
Had a couple of rocky years. Things turned for that bully.
I had no idea. It was crazy.
My bully had a classic bully name,
Oh, really?
What was it?
Raymond Bilsma.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that fantastic?
Name.
Yeah.
That's a great bully name.
That's a really good
That's
bully name.
destiny.
How long was he your bully for?
Let me see. I think he had a good 4 or 5 year run.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What grades?
Probably about like 4th on, something like that.
That's peak bullying.
That's peak
Yeah.
bullying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did he?
If you're gonna do it.
Has he ever been like, sorry, French?
No regrets from Raymond.
Oh well, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send him a skull in the mail and see.
See.
I'm gonna
We'll
get you.
see.
I'm gonna get you that apology.
Yeah, I
talked about it
appreciate
here before,
it.
but I have done some bully things in junior high that I feel bad about now as an adult, but I think I might have been a little bit of a bully. There was this one girl that I thought it would be funny to put glue in her hair
Oh, that's
Aw.
pretty rough.
I definitely did a few
because she was a
things.
nerd.
Because she was a nerd.
That's the only reason you need, duh.
Oh man, I stuck up for so many kids that were bullied.
No.
I
was,
mean,
like,
I didn't do
getting in
glue's
fights
not
with
that
kids.
crazy.
Right?
Like,
Glue in your hair? I'll put glue in your hair right now and see how you feel about it.
I mean, as far as
Put
what
glue
people
in your
can
hair.
get, I feel like it's pretty minor.
Yeah,
That was the worst it got.
man. Yeah. No, I was always. I remember like getting in fights with kids, 4 kids that were getting like bullied and
Right.
stuff. Because everybody liked me. I was just this like I had like a foot in like every crew, so it was kind of like I was Switzerland, and I'd be like, don't be an asshole. What do you think? What do you think you're doing right now?
Why are you doing that?
What do you think's happening? Cut it out. I was marching band president, so guys. It was,
marching band president?
Yeah, I was the most popular kid in marching band.
Did you
Maybe
get
you should
like
put
the
that on your
popular
mug.
vote, or was it just like?
No, I did. Yeah, you had to vote. You had to like.
vote.
Yeah, you had to vote. I won in a landslide. In my
Well, what
senior
was
year.
what qualified you? I'm not.
Oh no! I'm very.
Recount.
Before you have my vote, I would like to know.
No.
I feel no shame about it whatsoever. That's amazing. No, you like you had to be a senior, and then it was like, what are your plans for the band this year? And like,
What were your plans?
Yeah.
Basically just like I wanted everybody to be fucking cool to each other.
Oh,
it was
that
like
makes sense.
honestly kind of my big
You
thing.
were like Bill and Ted.
Yeah. Basically.
Bill and Ted Creed.
Basically. And I also like got our fundraisers changed to something cooler too. I don't remember what now. But yeah. And then we went to Florida instead of Pennsylvania. And the year before they went to Pennsylvania and I was like, not on my watch. We're not going to Pittsburgh
What's wrong with
again.
Pennsylvania?
Look.
I mean, Florida versus Pennsylvania. If you're a teen, come on, you want Florida.
Disney or Kennywood? Where are we going?
That
Again,
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I forget that like there was a Disney in Florida because I always went to the Disneyland.
Yeah. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm
Disney
like,
in Florida.
Disneyland is my Disney.
Yeah.
I went. We went to Disneyland or Disney World for 10 days.
Oof.
Too much.
Like
right?
just right after the election.
Oh, just because you needed to like.
Yeah.
By the way, the last time when we recorded, do you remember the 200th episode you did with us? It was the day before the election.
And it was we felt so bad
Yes,
because
it
it
was.
got released the next day, and we
And
were
all
all
of us,
like,
we were like,
going to have a female
everything's gonna be
president,
great.
and all of our
And, like,
listeners were like, thanks so fucking
Yeah.
much.
Like a nightmare to listen to.
Yeah.
The last
It's
time we
pretty
saw you,
funny.
the world was still reasonable.
Good job.
Yeah. It's a hell of a time capsule episode
Yeah.
to listen to be like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens tomorrow, friends. You can't wait to see what...
Yeah. You gotta stop inviting me. This is a terrible idea.
But
It's
maybe
worth
this will
it.
undo
It's
the
worth-
hex.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll be the ones to turn it around this time.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
So you guys checked in. You guys were just like, fuck it, we got to go to Disney. And you 10 days.
Well, we had planned this.
I feel like there's probably a lot of people there, right? Like we must take refuge.
Was it just silent?
in the
Was
storm.
Disney just silent for 10 days?
It was weird.
yeah.
Like the whole thing was weird. But it was it was just all kind of eerie, and then you sort of get sucked into it because you got a kid and they're having a good time, and so you get into it. But
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on. But no, it was just the whole time was odd.
It was just like Minnie Mouse just weeping in a corner. Then she just turn to you and be like, hey, take photos. Everything's...
They have this program here where when you're in choir or band, you can go to Disneyland and play in the parades and stuff.
Oh, we went down and we do that. Yeah.
So I was there with choir. I'll never forget. I was like 14 years old, and I saw Eeyore in the back holding his own head and having a cigarette.
Dude, you're telling that story on our podcast.
Was Eeyore hot?
What do you think? I love that that's your first instinct.
It's classic Barbara.
Oh, it's my time.
I feel like somebody from Disney is going to come out of the wall and be like, somebody's talking about backstage. They're like, they've got people at Color Me Mine just waiting for us.
No kidding.
No, I feel like
surprised.
Color Me Mine's like they disregard. They're
Yeah.
like, no, this is not.
This is the
below us.
competition.
This is where we can.
I used to work for Hanna-Barbera doing costume characters, and it'd be like $100 or something for a party, and nobody sees your face, and so
Yeah.
And we went to this event, and they had a Flintstone mobile. It was like a golf cart thing,
Yeah.
but it looked like it. And we just drive around, and
that
it
rules.
was really fun. But then we decided okay, well, let's go out on Wilshire, because it was over at the La Brea Tar Pits, and we went out on Wilshire, and immediately it was just woo woo, and the cop pulled us over, and he was like so agitated. He goes, I get it's funny, I understand, now take it back to the parking lot, or I'm going to impound it, and you'll have to explain it. Oh no! And I'm like sitting in the thing. I'm with like a little person who was playing Scrappy Doo for the evening, and it's like, oh, okay, sorry.
It's worth it though, right?
Worth it. Yeah.
Absolutely worth it.
Ideally worth it.
It's so great to be around other people who want to do things like that, you know?
Yeah.
Why are you going to have a Hanna-Barbera costume in a Flintstones mobile if not to do
If you're not
that?
going to pull that trigger, yeah.
Freaking cops.
All right, I'm trying to write lady to lady on this. It's going to take too long. Do I just write lady?
Babs, you do you.
Barbara, you made this choice. You
maybe
do what you're
L
gonna
to L?
do.
I'm asking you guys as creative professionals.
I think you got to just commit and do the whole thing.
Yeah, just do the whole thing.
it's
That's
just
fine.
hard to fit on here.
Right.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe in you. You got this.
You do have this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
Look, I don't know. I feel like you were led to this cup.
Yeah, well,
That's
Yeah.
true. Very
To it.
true.
yeah, exactly. You turned your back on that snake.
I did.
Yeah, really. That was a quick courtship, wasn't
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the moment where you were like, I just can't do it?
it? I can't do it.
When we were about to start painting, because I was just like, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with this snake. I don't want to deal with it.
That's good. You got to know when to cut free from a snake.
You know,
No one to hold him.
no one to snake them.
That's right.
I mean,
Yep.
I am sad that I'm not going to be able to pull off that snake joke.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh,
We can get you a
all right.
I'll come back here and I'll make you one.
Okay,
That's fine.
Aw.
thank you.
I'll get you. Don't worry. I like that joke pretty much. I have a box in my house that I have a one of those collapsible knives in. And sometimes if like Brenda and I are like getting into like not a full argument, but like kind of a half one, I'll just pull it out and just like stab myself in the head with it sometimes.
Wow, that'll shut him up.
Oh my God! Speaking of,
Just like do the dishes. Ah! Stab myself in the head.
Stop.
I was just I just got back from a trip to Europe, and I was in two incidents with things in my bags. First of all, I was transporting some of our candles.
Yes.
To,
Oh,
yeah.
to ship to some fans in the UK. By the way, patreon.com/lady2lady.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
We sent our prayer candles to a few people.
Yes.
So I'm bringing them over there, and the TSA has to take out each
my
candle
God.
and look at it and inspect it individually.
Oh, no.
So I'm sitting there with the lady, and I started laughing, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, it's a candle with my face on it. She was like, "What?" And then she opens it and she was like, "Okay." And then she sees Brandy's, and Brandy's is like a double
guns, yeah.
double finger, middle
Yeah.
fingers. And she was just like, "What the fuck is this?" So I had to watch her go through that. And then oh my God. So then I was taking a plane from Scotland to wherever, to France. And I had brought this knife with me because I was going to be traveling alone in Paris. And, I packed it obviously in my checked bag the first time, but didn't realize that it was in my carry-on bag. And this is a huge, like a huge folding knife. And they're like, they take out my bag and they're looking in it, and I'm like, what could they be looking for? And then they pull it out, and I'm like, oh my God, it's gigantic.
Oh my
And they were trying to call the police and all this stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then they were just like, why do you have this? And I'm like, I'm traveling alone. I meant to put it in my checked bag, but
Yeah.
I forgot,
Oh, man.
And they confiscated it, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, oh my God, I cannot believe I just like had it It's like, this thing is
like,
insane
why?
looking. I can't believe I had
You're
it.
clearly not trying to do something because it's so
Yeah,
big
why
that you're
would
like,
I-
obviously this isn't
Yes,
hidden.
I'd be very
But
bad at whatever I was
maybe
trying
that's
to
the
do.
brilliant
maybe that's,
side.
yeah.
A knife
Absolutely.
in plain sight.
Yep.
I'll never forget when we were coming back from Morocco to Spain. I was with my brother and one of my best friends, and Morocco was amazing. We went to a hash farm, and we got to make hash on this hash farm in Morocco. But that was all fine and good. But then my brother and my friend decided they were going to smuggle hash back into Spain.
No, that's
Sure.
not a
And
good
I was like,
idea.
I don't know you guys. Fuck you.
That's a terrible idea.
Seriously.
And so they each duct taped a brick of hash to the inside of their thighs. And then my brother is so cocky, he also brought a sword over in his backpack. And it was like,
Oh my God.
I was like, this
That's
is the
a good
beginning of
distraction
Midnight
from the hash,
Run.
actually.
And maybe
Big
that's why they got
hubris.
through. But
Oh my gosh.
Like a brick of hash and a sword. It's like, how else can I listen, what can I put in my rump that'll really
Yeah,
top
right?
off this situation?
no hole
Seriously?
goes untouched.
Jeez.
And like they were waddling so bad from the hash that was taped in their inner thighs. I was like, you guys are not fooling anyone.
It's like you're
No.
clear. There's clearly something going on.
no, but they made it through.
Is hash not weed?
No.
No. How do you even describe it?
It's like it looks like a tumbleweed kind of.
Yeah.
What does it
Okay.
do? But it's still
But
gets
it's
you high.
like weed.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
a similar height to weed.
It's like
Okay.
a little thicker. Sometimes it's like
It's more oily.
sometimes
Okay.
it's like a little piece of chocolate or something. It's
Yeah.
like what you would clean out
Oh.
of your pipe.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Kinda.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and the way we made them at
more
the hash
you know.
farm is we would you hold onto these dry bushes and
Uh-huh.
you use your hand to peel off the flowers and then you just rub them together like that and it becomes oily putty.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a real neat experience.
My wife gave me like some like I don't know. She got it at MedMen, and it was some like bath bomb.
Oh, nice.
That's like CBD bath bomb or
Yeah.
something. And she was like, try it out. And I soaked in that thing for a minute, and it just lit me up like a Christmas tree. I was like,
That's the thing. CBD, I can't even do that because it still gets me high.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
on like the next level. We're not even just smoking. It's like got to be in your skin and all your glands. You know, you got to get it everywhere.
This is the future. It's cool.
Yeah,
Pretty sick.
yeah. I mean, I just did an interview with the people that make that weed lube.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you have weed receptors in your genitals.
What?
Yeah, everybody does.
This is a great.
Like you need
We're at Color Me Mine, by the way, everybody. We are at Color Me Mine.
like that.
You really can't take me anywhere.
There's a baby putting their hand on a plate
Yeah.
for their tiny baby hand.
It's terrible. A minute ago, there was a girl painting a horse, and I'm like, you have to sit through this.
Just some dads just trying to be good dads.
Yeah, I know. Only have you one day a week. Then I gotta go back to the Oakwood apartments. I love you. I don't
This
know
is
why.
for sure where you bring that.
yeah. I'll just. Where do I take a kid? Take her to Color Me Mine. Okay.
Let's paint some shit for
Like giggles
me.
and hugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I would be a great
Divorce dad.
divorce dad.
You would.
You would.
I'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Because you've got like one solid day in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, I
just
get it.
almost one solid day.
Yeah.
Trampoline park. You
Yeah.
know,
That's what my dad
Chuck
was.
E. Cheese.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we would just get mad at my mom because she made us like shop at Mervyn's and stuff. And then my dad would just be like, yeah, Disneyland.
Oh yeah, I'd totally be that dad for sure.
Oh, man.
My dad was the worst dad. He's like he's also like a con man. That's just kind of what he did.
Oh.
And so he'd pick you up and he'd go, oh, but we got to go someplace first. And so then,
Hey, you run in there, get that bag.
yeah, that one time he goes to a car place and he rents the same model of his car, and then he goes around the corner and just switches the tires out, and then he tells me, renting a car for the day, it's just so much cheaper than buying a whole new set of tires. You have to remember that.
That is a good grift.
It really is.
Not
It's like,
the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
clever. I mean,
No, I'm honestly, your dad's. Do you have any of his ashes?
yeah.
I would paint them onto
there's
this
plenty
skull.
left over.
Yeah.
Plenty left.
Oh yeah.
Keeping them around.
And also,
Keep
like,
them around.
someone with a mind like that, they could be like,
What were his other scams? I wanna
Yeah.
hear.
That's a good scam.
Oh, he would do like the money thing too, where it's like getting change, and it's like, 20. Oh, wait a second, I'm sorry. Let me give you back
yeah.
2 5s and a 10. Oh, wait, you give me that, and suddenly
that-
he walks out with $40 more than he had.
Yeah.
almost like a coin
But
trick.
then, like
There is
later
this-
on, it was marrying wealthy women,
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta figure out how to get into that.
right?
yeah.
You've got a lot to offer.
Yeah. Start marrying some wealthy guys.
Well, I was thinking though, like I was telling Steph Tolev that I was like, we just need to go to Beverly. I was like, let's like look
Yeah.
hot, go to Beverly Hills and hang out and like see who we meet because you never know.
I would love to do I would like to help you and stuff. Like, I
Please.
want to help you guys
Yeah.
meet your millionaires. Like,
Yes.
it'll be like My Fair Lady.
Yes.
Aw.
There
Meet
you
our
go.
millionaires,
Yeah.
please.
Meet
yeah, let's
your millionaire.
Come out and wingman for us here.
I
in
would
this,
love
in this
to.
part of town. I'll be like, yeah, hang out at the Color Me Mine all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging out
That's
with
where-
Color Me Mine.
That's where the real choice meet.
This is where I shine.
Color me
Well,
yours.
actually-
Hello.
Color me yours.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm not thinking. Oh my god.
Show some skin outside of the Color Me Mine.
That's right.
Just
I
paint
just come out with the
available.
smock, just come with
on
the
your
smock out.
Yeah. Just like little subtle hints on a gravy boat.
Exactly.
Come on.
Just painting your phone number on a dragon.
Yeah, that's right. Come on.
Like this took a lot of effort, lady.
Yeah. You haven't even started painting yet.
Oh no, I was yes. Also this, but I was in the situation we were talking about. I know.
yeah.
I'm taking my time. These are really hard to make with tape.
They are. I've run
Yeah.
into
They
that
look
with
like
this exact show before.
Weird octagon.
Yeah. There's no good way to curve tape.
situations. Okay.
Feeling pretty good about it.
All right. Now it still looks like an O.
This is why crafts are stressful.
I know because I'm such a perfectionist and I'm like, even this garbage, I still want to look good. Oh, there's a baby looking at you paint.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
Do you want to be famous?
Hi.
Oh,
How are you?
How old is she? It's tiny? Oh, tiny age?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, my goodness. See, this is what happens. You have one, and then you see one of these, and you want another one.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. That is a pretty baby. Hello.
We have to take a break, so
How are you?
we're going to hang out with this baby.
We're gonna see
We'll
what's
be
up
right
with
back.
this babe.
Yeah, we'll be right
back. Lady to Lady is brought to you in part by Robinhood. Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos all commission-free. They strive to make financial services that work for everyone, not just the wealthy. It's really not intimidating. It's just a way for stock market newcomers to invest for the first time with confidence. It's simple, it's intuitive, it has a really nice, clear design with data presented in a really easy-to-digest way.
Absolutely. I know Barbara uses this, which I was like kind of surprised by. It was like,
really,
wow.
yeah. Sometimes all of us, I feel like, surprise people, and yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Barbara's into stocks.
Yeah, exactly. Who knew? I just imagine her just like chomping a cigar at 8 a.m, just checking her Robinhood app.
Yeah.
And it's cool because like Robinhood has no cost and commissions and fees. Like other brokerages can charge up to $10 for every trade, but Robinhood doesn't charge at all, which is pretty great. And then the app is easy and it has a great design and it's easy to use with lots of easy to understand charts and market data.
Yeah, you don't have to be Gordon Gekko to understand this. It really is.
Wait, is it the gecko's name?
It's from Wall Street.
Oh.
Michael Douglas's character.
I
My
thought you were
dad just
talking-
really likes that movie.
I thought you were talking about the progressive gecko. I was like, his first name's Gordon.
I hope it is. But listen, be a smart human, okay? And learn by doing. Learn how to invest as you build your portfolio. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get financially fit and start making money. So discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and you get a personalized news feed that helps you do the whole thing.
Absolutely. Robinhood is giving listeners to Lady a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help you build out your portfolio. Sign up at lady2lady.robinhood.com. That's lady2lady.robinhood.com. Hey y'all, it's tour date break time. This is Brandy. I'm going to be on the southeast coast at the end of October, so come out to see me if you are in these cities. October 23rd, I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The 24th, Knoxville, Tennessee. October 25th, Memphis, Tennessee. October 26th, Huntsville, Alabama. October 27th and 28th at Gainesville, Florida at the Fest. And then October 29th, I'm going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. Love y'all. Would love to see you guys at those shows. And also Pacific Northwest, I've got a bunch of stuff coming up at the beginning of November that I'm still lining up. But if you really want me to come to your town, let me know and I might be able to make something work. Follow all three of us on all the shit. We love you guys. Come see us live. Bye.
We're back, episode 300
Oh
of
my
the
God.
podcast Lady to Lady.
That's preposterous.
It's crazy that
No,
it's 300.
300 hours, and some people have listened to all of them.
Yeah.
If you
Shout
would,
out
if you
to
would,
if you have.
if you would
y'all.
believe that, some people have heard 300 hours of us talking.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What are some other things you can do?
More
300
with the bonus
hours?
stuff.
A lot.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that person could have learned to play guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
new
many
language.
things. So
We're still like 9,700 hours away from becoming experts at this, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Unfortunately, playing by Malcolm Gladwell rules. We don't really
Dang.
believe that, so.
You don't?
No, not really.
Why not? You just don't believe Malcolm Gladwell?
We're pretty close to that on stand-up, though, right? Aren't we?
I never am good at calculating that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that number seems a little bit absurd. I think maybe it applies to certain things, but I think in a lot of stuff, I don't think that, like, you hit a point where you're, like, done learning all of it.
No,
So you're
no,
not, like, ever...
I don't
yeah.
think it means you're done. It
To
just means you're an
master
expert.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like, and then you're done.
Yeah. I don't know. He just seems like he's kind of a prick.
Is he? I only really know that.
He's just
I
like...
know he said something recently that was douchey, but I don't
Yeah,
remember
like
what.
I've liked some stuff that he does, and then other things he's done where I'm just kind of like, all right.
Anything like
all
that
right,
that's
buddy.
definitive is garbage. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
it's not. Nothing's just like, oh, and that's the rule.
He could have used a bully, I think.
Oh, yeah.
See,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I
It's
think you could-
useful. We were helping
Come on,
people.
Tess.
Exactly.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Tess is a jock.
I can't be
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm actually a jock.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Sometimes
Yeah.
there's crossover, but I'm a nice jock.
Were
now.
you? What were you in? Were you like a theater kid?
I was like Anthony Michael Hall. I was like king of the
Oh,
nerds.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But you were a nerd, but you were king of the nerds.
Yeah, like a speech team nerd.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That makes
type of
sense.
thing.
So you
Yeah.
were a theater kid. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't a
basically-
jock in high school. I'm a jock as an adult. I wasn't a jock in high school.
You guys were both theater kids, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know how to define.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was into theater, I was into debate, but I was also like a speech bunny. I was like,
Yeah, I kind of did a little bit of everything.
Speech
for sure.
bunny.
no, beach bunny. I was.
Oh, I
like,
thought you said
stoner.
speech bunny.
definitely
You said speech
speech bunny.
bunny. I was like speech bunny.
Maybe that was a
I like
Freudian slip
speech
because I was
bunny.
really good at
That's
speech.
the
I was a
funniest
speech
way.
bunny.
That's like
You're
such a perfect
Speech
Southern
bunny.
California speech.
Here I come
Yeah.
for
The speech
oral
bunny.
interp. Love it.
That is the bully in an 80s movie.
amazing.
Like, we're the
Right.
speech bunnies, and like, we're going to kick your ass in this
With the
debate.
speech bunnies.
You aren't even gonna
smoking.
know. You aren't even gonna know what's about to happen.
We're challenging
funny.
you
We're
to ski
challenging
down this
you.
hill and debate. Like,
Yeah, during the ski.
Guys, this is really going to shit for me. I've done the wrong color on the backside. I've run out of
Oh,
this
no.
color. This is what
gotta
happens
go
when I
get
try to
more
get crafty.
color.
Okay, I'll be right
just
back.
get another palette. It's okay.
Okay, good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
I think it's okay.
Just
Don't
yeah.
quote me on this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It was fun calling in to the Color Me Mine and being like, we'd like to podcast while painting. Is that okay with you guys?
You never know what someone's going to
Yeah.
say. What did they say?
They were weirded out, and then they called the owner of the place just to be like, we don't know how to answer this question because nobody's asked it before.
Nobody's asked that.
Nobody has ever asked this before.
That's insane.
And they were like, yes,
We're here.
You want to come in here? Please.
Yeah, we're
come
here.
in."
We're here. They let us.
and it's not like we've really even been good citizens of Color Me Mine.
We really
No.
have not been
We're
that
cursing
great
around
at all.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one
Look,
cares.
we were nice to
it's
that baby.
honestly, it's a lot
We were
like
very nice to that
It's a
baby.
lot like Sizzler. No one cared.
Yeah.
There was
no.
They couldn't have.
We were all prepared to get kicked out of Sizzler, and they
Yeah.
could not. They
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
Nothing.
No, they barely glanced at us.
Yeah,
They threw us
everything
some
was
cheese
great.
toast, and that was it.
Honestly, a little disdain would have been nice.
Yeah, I know. I would have liked
That is funny when you're like, "Ooh, this is bad," and no one cares at all.
Yeah.
being a couple of real bad boys.
All right, yeah, we all are concentrating on our mugs.
I know.
I know.
So yeah, 300
Screw it.
episodes.
Come on.
How long does that mean we've been doing it? With 6 years? We've
6
You
years.
said it a few times.
No,
I
it's
can never
6 years in
remember.
Six
November.
years.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
And
It's 6
nobody
years.
has come between you. There hasn't been any
No.
like
Nobody's come
Yoko
between us.
No,
that
not
showed
really.
up.
No.
No, not
Not
really.
that I can think of.
Huh.
Let's
No,
see.
We're pretty good. We're chill.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we still
Yeah.
like each other.
We
That's
did.
nice.
That's pretty.
How did
that's
you
pretty
guys
impressive.
Doing stand up.
Really?
Yeah.
Open mics and everything.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You know, Babs and I both did an improv class at about the same time, and we're also kind of doing stand up because we were in
Oh, you
improv
did?
101 at the same time. Because I remember
Oh,
there
at the
was
same
like,
time, not in the same class, but at the
No,
same
no,
time.
no.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
because there was like a party that I
Yes.
think I met you at, and there was like a thing where a girl from my class liked some guy that you hooked up with at that party or something.
Oh, that sounds about
That was my
right.
first comedian.
Is that right? Oh, you never forget that.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. Actually,
you wish you could, but you do.
That's the lowest member of the dating food chain
It
comedian.
absolutely
because they've got a
is.
giant grief hole that,
That
can't
was
be
such.
filled.
That was.
Yep, bad
You think it's
idea,
magician,
always.
and it kind of is because they're
Yeah.
always deceiving
magician.
you. Obviously,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a deception.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's a
God.
magician,
I got
comedian.
I got turned on by a magician
Barbara.
Aw.
in Paris.
of course.
Oh, Parisian magician.
Parisian magician.
I'll give you a pass for
He's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
See, he's
All
a
right. It was
mentalist.
some guy
Whatever.
from Tustin.
He's a
Yeah.
magician.
magician.
That
Yes,
is
okay. So he did have
Yeah.
a French accent, and he so he's the guy I was staying with was a comedian, and we were out like having dinner with his friend who is a mentalist. So he does all that stuff. So he did this. At the table, he did this stuff to me where he was like, "Oh, like he guessed my birthday. He guessed my
Really?
Yeah,
That's
he
hot.
guessed my
Oh, okay.
birthday. He guessed the phone code on the code of my phone.
What?
All this stuff like
Mindfucker.
that. That you're like,
Whoa.
and then like doing all this stuff where he's like touching you. I don't know.
Oh, that's
and I just
very
got like
sexy.
really turned on. I was
Yeah.
Oh, Barb.
But that kind of makes sense.
I know. Thank you.
You know, the one
Thank
time
you.
I got taken by a magician in a similar way, it was also a mentalist, and I'll never forget this trick he did on me, where he was like, "Okay, right now I'm going to write down your mom's middle name." I said, "Okay," and he wrote it down on a notepad, and then he said, "Think of a word," and I thought of it. And then he said, "Now pull a card from this deck." And I did. The card I pulled was the 8 of spades. Then he took a picture of... No, before that, when I walked in the room, he had taken a Polaroid picture of me. The Polaroid developed, and the 8 of spades was over my head in the Polaroid. Then my mom's middle name is Rose, and he had drawn a picture of a rose.
See, that's the kind of thing, like, those pickup
Yeah.
artists, like, who read the game.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's,
yeah.
like, what happens. Like, a magician kind of graduates from magic
was the
into,
thing.
like, doing that. And
That
it's
was the
all
thing
just
is like I could
fuckery.
tell
Yeah.
that he's used it a million times,
for
but I
sure.
didn't care. That's what.
Oh, if I had it, I would use it all day
Right?
long.
Yeah.
There is a rabbit in your pants.
In your pants. Shall we look? I was mystical.
You guys, but then it was really embarrassing because I like Facebook messaged him because he added me on Facebook, and then I was like, well, I gotta flirt with him, so I like sent. I sent some message where it was like, oh, because after he guessed the number on my phone, he was like, oh, well, you better change your code. So I did, and then I was like, kept trying to get in my phone. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, yeah, I changed it. So I messaged him like, oh, I forgot that I changed the number, and he didn't message back.
Oh, what a turd.
This magician.
It's
Classic
funny.
magician, though.
It's just
He disappears.
Exactly.
It's a fuck
All
magician.
that old disappearing act on me.
Good Lord.
I know. It's fine. It was really funny.
How do you think he got your phone code? Do you think he watched it?
Test magic.
I used
I'm not in the magician. I don't have no clue.
It's very hard to tell how they fit. I have no clue, honestly. Well, also, actually, I do kind of know how he did that because he would like kind of guess, and I have no poker face, so I would kind of giggle when he would like get close.
Yeah. Be like,
exactly. That was pretty much what was going on. Yeah.
French, have you ever been wooed by a magician?
I have not. No.
You seem like you would have a couple of magic tricks, like casually.
I should, but I don't.
I feel like you'd have a couple.
I had something to ask you. So have you seen that like furry coats are very high in fashion lately?
Yeah.
Do you feel
Do you
like
think that's from
responsible?
you?
For
I
that
do.
At all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, I should, and I do. No, it's like in the last couple of years, people would start like, messaging me saying, where did you get it? I'm like, I don't know.
Really?
It's like somebody made it, yeah.
They
you're
thought
like,
you bought
they
it?
bought it.
Yeah, like I was in charge of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's a wardrobe person.
People have no idea. That's like my dad will be on a plane. He's like, I sat next to this guy who does sound. I gave him your website. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's why my mom,
Perfect.
my mom will always be like, oh, well, they just, Netflix just bought the Albuquerque studio, so I guess you'll be working here a lot. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Yeah, sure.
Jesus, take your medication. This is insane. You got to be kidding me. Are your parents young or older?
Young.
Young.
Yeah.
Got like a
my parents had me young.
66-year-old dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine are just getting to the point where it's like, the phone calls are just, impossible.
Nonsense.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
a lesson in patience. Like, well, we were just like, you caught us at the right time. We just got back from supper. And I'm like, oh, well,
3 o'clock.
Yeah, totally. And I'm like, where'd you eat? He's like, on the porch. And you're like, okay, all right.
Yeah, cool.
That's fine.
Where do they live?
They're in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're meth dealers. Then. real Breaking Bad heads out there.
Yeah, exactly. I could watch
That's
Breaking
why.
Bad and I'd be like, I know which guy is a local hire. It's him. It's that guy. He's got 2 different colored eyes and a sketchy look. There he is.
New Mexico is crazy to drive through because I feel
It's
like
berserk, yeah.
so
Sky
many.
is so big there.
Yeah. Well, and it's like so many exits are just like a burned out gas station that
Yeah.
you're like, what
From what,
Yeah.
fireworks?
happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I
don't
a
think
ton of stuff like
fireworks.
that. Or else you'll be driving through and like, I was taking my wife through there and it was like, there was a tiny little, like it's a graveyard, but they're real tiny. And she's like, and it's got all these things and pinwheels on it. And she's like, oh, it's like that a pet cemetery? And I'm like, no, people.
Yeah.
Those are people.
These
Loved
are,
ones.
Yeah, these are the bodies of
Yeah,
humans.
yeah, it is. It's a trippy place.
Is that where
Yeah.
you grew up?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like they would have State Fair Day, which always ends in like a pit bull fight and tear gas. And,
Boy. Yeah.
it's got its
something.
pluses. but
Classic Americana.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a wild country.
Oh, see, Barbara, you knew. You
Yep.
knew.
Yeah.
You knew that the snake was going to lead you into an artistic grave, and so you traded it.
I don't know what this is, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I love it.
Just like life, guys.
It's
Yeah.
just like life, exactly like life.
Feeling pretty good
That's
about
all
it.
you can do. is
Man,
just-
so we've got freshly married one. What do
Yes.
you do? Are you two still on the market? Do I need to be looking for you?
Yes, she
Barb.
could use.
For
yeah.
Barb.
Yeah, for Barb.
Always for me.
All right.
Yeah. I've been my boyfriend for 7 years, so
Okay.
we're good.
Oh, okay.
We
All right.
we bought a house, and we're gonna get married
yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
But that's kind of our
Oh, there you go.
that was the splurge.
Oh, I'll marry you guys. I love doing
Oh,
it.
that.
Yeah.
Have you officiated?
Oh my
before?
God.
What's your how
Oh, of
how
course.
do
You'd
you
be
structure
perfect.
your ceremony? Like what do you think makes a good ceremony?
I you know what? I try and figure out exactly what they want and give it to them.
Yeah,
That's great.
And
That's the way
then
to do
it's
it.
just sort of balancing like family. Like sometimes people aren't as Jesus-y as their family. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah, that's very common these
is there
days.
like a fastball down the middle that you can give them that'll
Like a
make
little
them feel
shout out
included?
to the big
Tiny
guy.
shout out, or
Yeah.
you just like, but if you don't want it, you don't want it. And it's, and that's it. But no, I did my brother-in-law's, and that was really fun. And I did my gardener's.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's been with me for like 20 years, and he's just this great guy. And he had a great wedding. It was really fun, but I love doing them.
Yeah, I've done 3. They're awesome.
Aren't they fun?
They're great. And also, as soon as you're done, everyone that isn't like in the entertainment industry, they think you just pulled a magic trick.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
Because they're just like, how
That's
did
the
you?
ultimate magic trick.
What just happened?
Possible.
Yeah, you just spend the rest of the night just being complimented by strangers. It's amazing.
Exactly
But
right.
it's kind of
really
nerve-wracking,
fun.
right? It's
Yeah.
a little nerve-wracking.
should
It's
do your
scary
own.
to do it. I know. Just keep stepping back and forth.
Yes.
listen to me.
Sean and I was glad we were both comedians because we like did sound check the night before with our vowels. We were like, okay, funny little thing up top, 5 different vowels, 2
Yeah.
of them funny. Like
Yeah.
we kind of knew.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, you guys
Danky
nailed
was
it.
their officiant. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Our friend Paul Danky is a comedian. He was so cute because afterwards I was like, "Oh, you did so great," and he was like, "Well, it was really cool because they just made me think about how much I love them." It was so cute.
It brings out the best in everybody, even
Yeah.
a filthy old comedian.
It really
Absolutely.
does.
It's super fun.
I got really drunk and made out with someone I shouldn't have made out with.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's good.
That
It was a
happens
win.
too.
And that's what I was a little disappointed because no one told me that they had hooked up at the wedding. And I texted Barbara, I'm like, did anyone make out?
Oh,
Don't
it's-
worry.
And then I was like,
Babs
this guy, the guy who I just got in a Facebook fight with.
did. Yep.
the magician.
yeah, exactly.
I'm here, or am I?
Oh man, something that
It's
I
funny watching it happen in slow motion over the course of like 4 hours. I was like,
I was like,
You kind
I
of
know
saw it
what's-
coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Oh,
we
for
were like
sure.
started like
Absolutely.
cuddling, on the couch or whatever.
It was very funny to watch coming. I was like, I can't wait to hear about this later.
Did you know him? Before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They had been in
all
a
right.
Facebook fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a
He's
comedian.
a comedian.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It was fun. It was like what I wanted out of the night, so it's good.
Yeah.
See, I can't do like an instantaneous thing. I need like 2 months to sneak up on a
2
lady.
months?
Oh.
Like a month, something. I need a slow.
Wow.
Well, we
I don't
knew
need
each other.
You gotta make
we
a
did know each other.
mixtape.
He's been hitting on me for a million years, so
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't like a surprise.
Oh, so
by
that
any
was the
means.
slow roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
It
go.
was-
That's his slow roll.
Well, I shut Sean down several times because we were friends for like 5 years before we started dating. And I remember one night he drove me home and I was
I
going.
didn't know this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going surfing the next morning and he was like, well, your life seems like a lot of fun and I'd love to be a part of it. And then I laughed and then he leaned in to kiss me and I backed away.
Ah.
Well, he did ask you like to open. That sounds like he was asking you to open a savings account.
Yeah.
Your life seems like a lot of fun. I'd like to be a part of it. I have a great
I
interest
find our
rate.
interests compatible. Well, but he recovered and he came back.
He bounced back?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that was probably a year and a half before anything happened with us.
Yeah.
There was a couple incidents like that. And I remember the first time he bought me a drink, we were at a birthday party. He's like, can I get you something to drink? And I was like, yeah, Jameson on the rocks. And that's his drink too. And I remember him looking at me like, whoa.
That's where the numbers all started clicking.
That's it.
But there's so many instances that we remember, like, it's like that guy, he ended up being my husband. That's so funny.
That's so funny.
It's hilarious to think about.
So I will. Yeah. So last time we did, you were telling me that I needed to go on a fuck about.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
you
Oh,
remember
Did you
this.
go on a fuck about?
Well, I have been on one
You've been
since
on
then.
one. Yeah.
So it's like,
so it's been a
now I'm over.
non-fuck-about.
Yeah, now I'm
Yeah.
over the fuck about, and I'm
like
like ready
ready.
for the non-fuck about.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. All right.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because really, I think the shelf life on a fuck about is about a year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been.
yeah.
So you're a
Mine's
little
been
past
expired.
due.
I'm way
Yeah.
past due. Here.
Oh well, now you're just
Yeah.
sloppy old whore.
Color me mine.
Color me mine. Color me mine. Welcome. No, but that's
love
what
it.
happens. Like it's like Vegas. It's like super fun for a while, and then you're like,
Yeah, but also I'm
Then
just
you wake
like,
up at the Tuesday
there's nothing
morning.
you can
Yeah.
do. Like I can't you can't like make anything happen. So
French,
kinda
you got
just,
No,
anybody
you
for
can't.
Babs? You
Yeah, that's
know
what I'm
anybody?
saying. If you got
no.
any hookups?
nobody that anybody'd like. I've got like I know
the problem.
I know like 20 good fix-upable girls, and then
Right,
I've
of course.
got
That's
I've
always
got no dudes.
That's always what it is.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. I'll go through my phone once every 6 months and be like, do I have any guys? Do I have
Yeah.
any guys that are worth
No.
any of the women that
No.
I know?
Well,
No,
and
you
I feel
don't.
bad because I'm
No.
like, am I doing that thing where I'm like, you guys are both single?
Oh yeah.
Is that okay? Do you mind, Babs, if we do that?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't,
Okay.
You guys, I mean, if you think it would be a good match,
I would never set you up with someone.
Obviously, you want it to be a good. You know.
obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God, freaking Adam was trying to set me up with someone, and I was like, why do you want to set me up with him? Because I looked at his pictures and I was like, I'm not like super into him, but why? And
Right.
he was like, you have the same hair.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's.
I was like,
No,
this
that's
is not a reason to set someone up with someone.
For men that are listening, this is not how you do it.
No, it's not even close.
French,
That's
do you have
low
any?
effort.
Do you have any tips for people?
Oh.
How do you set somebody up properly?
I don't think you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
you
it-
don't do
it's
it at
hard.
all.
It ever
I think
works.
what you do is you have a party, you invite them both. Then,
And then
if
just-
they say hello, great. If they don't,
Yeah, like
That's
that's
it.
the way to do it.
that's the only way you
just
could really
put them
do
in
it.
the same
'Cause
area.
That's what
and
I
if it
told him. I
happens,
was
it's
like, I don't
fine.
want to go on a date with him. Dates are horrible. If you want to like have something, we're both there, so we
Yeah.
can meet each other.
Right.
Then do that. You know.
Yeah, exactly. That makes way more
I
sense.
mean, that's like weird too. And then you just leave awkwardly and make us stay there together, lock us in an elevator together for 4 hours.
guess this is it. Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
know.
Nothing.
you can't. You just have to let
Despair.
everyone crash
Well-
into each other. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Is it totally limited to just dudes? It's just
No,
you're looking
no.
for a dude.
I date women too.
Okay, all right. Would you be in a relationship that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never know. I never know if you're just going collegey or
No.
Lug style or full.
Yeah, is it college fun or is it like oh no, this
No,
is
I would be. I'm very open.
all right. Oh
Yeah.
well, that opens it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
There's
right.
some quality ladies
So
out there.
quality
for sure.
ladies. Dudes
Yeah.
are all
I just don't know
confused.
how to date women, so I don't end up dating them. Oh my god, I haven't talked about I haven't talked about the woman who came up and hit on me at the bar.
I don't think so.
Oh, this was so funny. We were at karaoke a few weeks ago, and I was just kind of like sitting, like staring into the distance or whatever in the corner, and this woman comes up to me and she starts talking to me, and I was like trying to figure out what I couldn't tell what was going on, and then I realized she was hitting on me, and I was kind of like freaking out because I was like, she's really hot. I don't know what to do because I don't know. I don't have any game with women. I know how to deal with men, but with women, it's like a
Yeah.
whole other
different
thing.
deal.
Yeah.
And so
I imagine they could call your bullshit a little better.
well, it's just
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
probably.
literally
Yeah.
feel like a teenager because I haven't done it. You know what I mean? Like I have very little experience. And so she was talking to me and she was like, yeah, I'm here with my friend. Well, I don't really know what we are, blah, blah, blah. And it was a chick. And I was like, okay. And then we started getting flirty. And that's right when he like called my name up to sing. And I am so mad that I got up to sing because I was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'll go impress her.
With my love shack.
Singing.
Yeah.
So I get up and then she goes back and sits with her friend and then I could never get it back. And so I went and sat down with him and the girl stared daggers into me. The girl she was with.
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend. And I think she was just doing it to make her jealous maybe. I think that's why she came over to me. So it was all the stuff that like
Oh,
would not have
boy.
happened with a dude that I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to deal with
So many.
a lot to navigate.
Yeah.
for
yeah,
sure.
and then I like got her number, and it was just
You
like,
got her number?
yeah, and I texted her, and she was just like, yeah, let's connect sometime, and I'm like, all right, this is
Don't say connect.
yeah. I was like, nope, never mind. But it was just so funny because I like had no idea what to do.
Bet you add me on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
That's what connect sounds
I
like.
know.
It's so
I'm
gross.
always suspicious of that.
I like, yeah, I literally felt like
Yeah,
a
get
teenage
away
boy
from me.
though, because I was like, oh, what are you? Hi.
Oh,
It was really funny.
that's like yeah. That's the thing. It's like I think it seems like right now, like the guys don't know what they are anymore.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
like kind of drifting.
And
Yeah,
they don't,
yeah.
they're feeling weird about everything. Yeah.
Right.
They don't know
right.
any.
No.
But they haven't for a while. Like you took the power and it was like, they just
Yeah.
started like kind of
Flailing.
flailing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they don't know what to do.
Yeah, it was just it was really funny.
What are your moves, French? What's like? What's your karaoke song go to? You ever wooed a woman at karaoke?
I don't think that's no.
No one's ever wooed anyone at karaoke.
Oh,
No.
I was a karaoke host for 3 years. I saw some
You saw
attempts.
it?
Really?
Yeah.
It's like a. I would say like 50-year-olds can woo each other at karaoke
Okay.
because you're
So
just like
I
you
should
need an
stop
activity.
using that move. Okay.
Yeah, you need an activity.
Need activity.
Oh my gosh! Every time, like my wife was like, "Let's go on a big dumb cruise," and I'm like, "Okay, let's do it."
Yeah, yeah.
And we go on a cruise, and then like the Second City Troop is on there, so they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you want to do a set?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then
Yeah.
my
that's
wife
fun.
is singing karaoke, and they're like, "Oh, you're good. You want to be in the Legend show for a night?" And like suddenly, like
You're just trying to be people.
You
I'm
guys are at
working,
work?
and then she's doing like Gloria
That's
Estefan.
amazing.
That's
Yeah, it was just like it was
That's
really
so cute.
they're like it's like, oh hey, you want to go to the buffet? No, I've got rehearsal. Okay, all right, well, that's what it is.
Adorable.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How many cruises have you guys been on?
We've done 2. My wife is really funny because she'll be like, like anytime there's a cruise situation where they're like, oh, they had to dock the, Princess something because there was dysentery and everybody had to get off, she'll be like, oh, I'm going to check. The rates will be really low and the ships will be be clean because they have to go through everything with the fun. It's the best time to go.
I like
smart woman.
Mind that way.
That's the way to go.
That's how I felt about the recent La Croix Square. I was like, I'll buy that up.
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh, I didn't pay any attention to
they
that.
They found insecticide in it. I was like,
yeah, whatever. It's in everything.
It's not insecticide. What it is that stuff is naturally occurring in some plants. So it's still like a natural thing. It's just like the couple of things that are in insecticide are also naturally occurring sometimes. I did a lot of research.
I don't understand them. What is it that with the La Croix that you? I mean, I know that it's no calories, but it's it feels like it's.
I think it's because it's super carbonated.
Yeah,
it's like the most
kind of tickles that itch in the back.
So
of
it feels like it's something.
Yeah, it's like the most carbonated, no calorie drink you can get.
And I feel like in my head it's water, so I'm hydrated.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's water.
Yeah, it's water.
The first time my wife's like, "Oh, just taste it," and I was like, this is like a Fresca that fainted.
It has a very short shelf life from opening the thing. They
you gotta
die
go
fast on the vine. You gotta.
Now I would do one and she'll go put some vodka in it, and I'll put some vodka in it, and we call it a bougie cougar. So she'll be like, make me a bougie coug. I'm like, all right.
Bougie coug.
Bougie coug. I love that.
La Croix really and vodka really.
What do you do, French? Did you give up on your thing, or are you done?
What's that?
Are you done?
Yeah, I quit.
You're done?
I gave up.
Oh, you're hiding it. Okay, I'm
God.
interested to see what this is.
I started, and then I had to call an audible because I can't.
You're getting too into it.
Yeah.
You're
I
feeling
can't do anything though. I'm incapable.
Aw.
I
think it's great.
The
Well, thank you.
likelihood of my niece enjoying that. It's nothing much
It's
to look
cute.
at. Is it?
Yeah,
It's super cute. She's
Okay.
gonna love it.
Okay.
It's delightful.
It's a little monster.
The good thing about kids is that they're pretty undiscerning.
Yeah.
you never know what they're gonna like.
No, I know.
Guys,
it's
I think
so
we're
true.
all doing a great job. Can I just be the one to say?
down on ourselves.
Can I just be the one to say we're all doing a great job? None of us are professional artists. I feel great about what we've done here.
I feel
we're outside
better.
of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
We're making it happen.
I feel a lot better.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
I was going to say we should make the people at Color Me Mine make us feel good about our.
Oh, that's not their
Please,
just
please
fishing for,
compliment our. Now this is better than a 4-year-old's thing, right?
How do you feel about this in comparison?
So if you wanted to display my work, how would that go?
Yeah, if I was to try to sell this here for a price,
why don't you just
a markup.
ballpark? What do you think?
Yeah. Do you guys want to buy my skeleton? That's fine.
My real one?
My real one. French, what are you doing for Halloween? What's your Halloween plans?
Oh,
I'm taking the daughter out. Or?
Yeah. We're in a neighborhood that's really good for trick or treating,
Oh,
and
yeah, I'm
she
sure,
just
yeah.
goes ape.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves it. And
Do you know what costumes are yet?
it's shifting every day.
Yeah,
It's, but she's mostly full time in she spends a lot of time in just Darth Vader gear.
Yeah.
Just
A lot of little
because
girls are into Darth Vader right now. I think it's awesome.
They love
Just
it.
feeling their power.
Good
I
for
like
them.
it.
That's
you
what
learn,
we need.
and you figure it out. If you take them through McDonald's or something, and they get the choice of the Happy Meal, and they get the boy toy or the girl toy.
Yeah.
If you didn't tell them, they don't know. They don't care.
Yeah. They're gonna like.
They don't care. They'll go they can't discern it. They it's fun or not, and anything else they get pushed in a direction. But
Totally.
But no, she's kind of got a tomboy streak. She's real athletic, and
That's cool.
It's fun.
That's great.
Yeah, she's a good egg.
Will you and Vanessa dress up?
Yeah.
What are you going to be?
I don't know yet. I don't know. What are you going to be?
I haven't even thought about it. I was a Minion last year, which I really enjoyed.
It's a really
that's
good
fun.
costume.
It was really fun because it was really easy to just get a yellow shirt and overalls.
Oh,
And then
that's easy.
It makes everyone happy. If you dress up as a Minion, everywhere you go, you're just brightening people's days. It was so fun. I had people coming up to me in bars like, can I just say you're adorable and you're making me so happy? Just overalls and a tank top. And then I was drunk in Florida. That helped too.
One year, when she was maybe 3, I said, "What do you want to be?" And she said, "A kitten." And I'm like, "All right." And so we got her the kitten outfit. And then I said, "Well, what do you want me to be?" She said, "Kitten." So we were both kittens. And then we got out. And my wife couldn't be there because she was out of town working. And we're going through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then about 3 houses in, she shat her kitten outfit.
Oh, no.
She was
So you did too, because you had to be
really
in solidarity.
effing bumps. Right,
with her.
right.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm like,
cool. It's
all
cool to
right,
shake
well,
your
let's go
kitten
back.
outfit.
And it's like, all right, we're both Darth Vader. Let's go.
Oh, wow, you
Sweet.
changed and went back.
I love
Yeah, I
that.
did that go
Impressive.
back.
You
Yeah.
had a
Awesome.
backup Darth Vader costume?
She just had so much Darth Vader gear.
I feel like poop's a lot easier
That's
to get out of
perfect.
Darth Vader.
Yeah,
costume, too.
fully just blend in.
Yeah, there's no fur. You know,
Yeah.
you
it's
got
just
that
the
whole
cape.
cape.
You
yeah.
got a cape to air it out.
Exactly.
Yeah, kitten thing. That's just true.
Yeah, I feel like kittens are born to shit their pants.
Absolutely.
Another good thing to say.
Born to shit their pants.
Color me mine, everybody.
Color me mine.
Color me.
You'll shit your pants.
What a weird name for this chain. Color me mine. What? Where did this come from?
It's like because you're making your own thing.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's still
it's-
like it's still strange to
It
do
sounds
like a
like it's
Yoda.
a pun, but it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Color me. They should do color me wine nights. I bet you they do that.
Oh,
There's
they
a lot of
do.
divorced
Oh.
moms.
I
that come
did one of
here.
those wine nights. I bought the Groupon, and the
It feels like a
painting I made
Groupon.
is ugly as sin. It's so fucking ugly. It's oh my
You
god.
all make the same thing.
You
right?
all make the same goddamn ugly painting, and
Yeah.
it's like we really could have just bought some booze and just gone
Yeah,
to
why
Aaron
did
Brothers.
you-
Had a night.
Wait,
That seems like anti everything because you don't like games and you don't
I
like
know.
forced activities.
I got pressured into it.
You don't like games?
No, I don't like games. Do you like games?
I'm not crazy about games.
Yeah.
I gotta be in the. I gotta know that it's a game night. I don't
Yeah.
like a game being sprung on me.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's
that's what
the
it
worst
is.
when
I
someone's
hate it.
trying. No, there's nothing worse than people hanging out and someone trying to explain rules. That's like
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
that is like torture.
That is torture.
Or like if we're just like all talking and having a good time, and then there's somebody that's like, "Oh, I have apples to apples in my purse."
Wow, apples to apples. Talk about a game that does not
Get
hold up.
out of here.
It doesn't.
Oh, it's horrible.
Just talk to people. Figure
Yeah.
out how to talk to
Yeah,
people.
figure out.
That's the thing.
Just talk to people.
No.
Oh, that's when it makes me real mad.
Oh, you end up like, and that's the thing. Like with kid games too, you rediscover like what's an actual game and what's just a big bag of crap.
Oh, I'm
what
sure.
holds up?
Well, not Candyland. I'll tell
I was
you
gonna
that.
ask if that was
goddamn.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, you were probably a subpar learning child. No, I don't know what it is. It's just
I'll tell you exactly what it is.
it
I
goes
wanted to
on
be Queen
forever.
Frostine.
The
She's
characters
pretty.
are cool looking.
Yeah.
it never ends.
What
though.
is it? What's
Yeah.
the game? What do you even do?
You're just
It-
like trying to get. I don't
You're
even
trying
know.
to get somewhere. They're all the same. Shoots and ladders is the same thing too.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Yeah.
think you're just about done with that game and you're starting all over.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Well, like,
Dang, just like life, huh, guys? I learned a lot of lessons
Dang,
from Chutes
dude.
and Ladders growing up.
Just like life, right? Just like life.
It actually kind of is.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
mystery date. I got my bad picker from mystery date. Sheesh.
Oh man, I remember.
What about Monopoly? What a fucking nightmare is that
Oh
game.
wow.
I hate
yeah, it's
Monopoly.
worse.
Oh.
Keep
Awful.
up with that.
I
crap.
think that game is what really inspired my hatred of games.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
Because that is like you get angry. You don't want to actually get angry during
No.
the game.
When
You
you
want to
get
just
stressed, it's like, oh, this is my actual life playing out. Except for, it's like, oh God, I'm going to jail or
Yeah,
I
you
owe all
have-
this
you're
cash.
holding-
Fake rent? No,
you're
thank
holding
you.
way
Nobody
more
wants
money than you're
this.
ever going to hold in your actual life. That's
yeah,
just
exactly.
depressing.
I could have $1 million. No,
No.
won't happen. Guys, I have a color me mind question for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, is this
Yeah.
Hitler?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Why would
I
it-
just-
I didn't notice until
Why
you
would
said
it be
it.
Hitler?
Okay.
Because of the green. No.
It's Charlie Chaplin.
Oh.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, I just wanted to check.
No,
I
I
have
think it's
Charlie
okay.
Chaplin tattooed on my back, and I'm always like, I gotta keep that touched up. So
Do you really?
Yeah, it's my
It's tramp
tramp stamp.
How's that for a pun?
I did not see it coming. Man.
Neither does the tramp usually.
Zango. That gave me joy. Real joy.
Isn't that great?
Actual joy.
That's what it's there for.
Oh,
I
my
got it
God.
actually the night Sean and I got together. I still had a bandage on. I got it the day before we got together.
Wow.
Look at
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky tramp.
So yeah, my last act as a single woman was getting a tramp stamp.
Wow. As the clock was running out.
How long did that take to get?
Like 4 hours, I think.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, but I liked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
It feels good. It's like
Yeah.
a weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. But
No,
it feels good.
that
it's
makes sense.
like a vibrating itch.
Yeah.
It doesn't like really hurt. It's just kind of.
And it also made me really want a cigarette, and I don't smoke, but like it made like it's,
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like, it's some things, like, I'll go to the chiropractor and he'll, like, give me some electricity, and the minute he leaves the room, I just crank that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you will like it. It's
Frankenstein.
like that. Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah. It's a good hurt.
It's a good hurt.
Yeah. I love
Absolutely.
anything where I'm getting electricity shot into my body.
I do too.
Yeah. Have you done a sensory deprivation tank?
I have.
Do you enjoy it?
It's like
they're not
anything
like
else with me. I really enjoy it for about 5 or 10 minutes, but then
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I gotta
He's
go.
a little creepy.
I kind of just.
But I
take a
feel the
nap.
same way with a massage. Like I don't want a
really?
massage to go too long.
Oh man.
I'm like, all right, I feel good. Like get off me.
Yeah.
Really?
I've had enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Like there's a massage. I've heard someone once told me in Thailand you can get a massage for 8 hours, and I'm like, I could do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
Ooh, so much.
It is weird. Massages are weird because you are just wondering. You're like, when is it? Are we done?
Are we
No, I
done?
don't want it to be done, but I keep being like, when am I going to have to be done? It's
Yeah.
not. I guess
Yeah.
I'm not relaxing.
Like,
as
is
much
this
as I
is this
On
her
the clock.
Is this her closer? You're always
Yeah.
just like, is this when it begins?
And
yeah, exactly. You're like, when is this the finishing move or
yeah, they should.
really tell.
It probably would be nice just to, like, you should probably just tell him, hey, give me a 5-minute like heads up.
You like me when you're.
Yeah, and then a countdown at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
ask them to start playing a certain song when it's like nearing the end. I'd like the final countdown to play, please.
Yeah, that's
All right, I gotta go grab something to finish up my skull, but I'm like in a pretty good place here.
Nice.
yeah. You really are.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
You
I'm gonna get a toothbrush. I'm gonna like spackle it with some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm really messing
cover
up
up
the
all
Mine
the-
looks about how I thought it was gonna look.
Mine is either going to look really cool or it's going to look like garbage, but
Oh, I like
whatever.
it.
You know?
Yeah.
yeah. See, mine is
Yeah.
Happy 300 from Brett Kavanaugh.
Oh my god.
I had to call an audible. I was drawing something else, and I was like, oh, no. Well, if it's Brett Kavanaugh, what do I got to do about it? Welcome.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
We have to
lovely.
smash that.
Yeah.
And that's who you intended. That's who you intended it to be.
No, it just sort of started happening.
Did you start with the face?
Yeah, but I made a lot of mistakes along the way.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank
I think
you.
it is too.
I'm not looking at it, but I'm just going to say
I'm going,
I think it's beautiful.
making lemonade out of lemons is what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. What
Oh
are you
wow,
doing?
Brandy.
Brandy, what's happening? You're nowhere near done.
Yeah.
You got a lot of gas in the tank yet.
I got a big finish. I got a big finish
I think
planned.
you do.
Yeah.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, I like where this
what
is going. You're going
Do?
bold.
Get a little
It's on
toothbrush.
the table, Brandy.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna call it.
Get a little.
Oh, I
little
see what you're-
sprinkle.
Yeah, nice.
Just doing a bunch of. This way, you can't really tell all the things I messed up.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah. I'm doing a little toothbrush action all over this thing.
Spackle.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
That was
Well, we're
pretty-
just listening to a little Hall & Oates.
Yeah, I wonder if the listeners can hear this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can they?
I hope so. It's pretty great.
They should.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I think I'm gonna call it done.
Oh, why
Oh,
wouldn't
cute.
you? Oh, I
It's
love
really
it.
cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
Thank
like a
you.
Care Bear
It's a Care Bear.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think she'll
Yeah.
like it.
That's the thing. It'll be like they always look,
And she's
weird
vain
when
because
they're
she's
not.
sick, so she'll really like anything with her
I'm
name
interested
on
to
it.
see how they
Aw.
look after
Yeah.
they're fired.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Right?
By the
I mean,
way,
I don't-
we have to come back in 3 days, so one of us is gonna have to come back here.
I'm going to come to Beverly Hills.
French, you want to do it? Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick her up.
Yeah, thanks, French.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Back.
I know.
try
You
again.
could come back to color me mine.
Yeah, they forget to mention that part.
I know.
Got unfinished business.
Yeah, that's
Color
a
me
lot.
mine.
This is a big commitment.
It is a big commitment.
I feel pretty great about it, though.
You should,
Just
though.
like 300 episodes of a podcast. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Damn
Just
straight.
how's that for
How
a
many
transition?
years is that?
6.
6. Yeah. It
So 6 years ago, it was
was 2 years ago that we
2012.
saw you. 'Cause
Yeah.
That was 2016.
2012 is when we started this thing.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
crap.
really
Yeah,
crazy.
because the first one I did was in, the garage in,
Yeah.
was it Eagle Rock
In
or
my
something?
garage.
Yeah,
your
in
garage.
Tessa's garage. Still her garage.
Yep.
Not a garage of sin anymore.
I remember you came
Aw.
over and it was college football and you still came over and that was really nice of you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really
That's
appreciated
how
that.
you know.
Yeah, no, that's how we knew.
Yeah, they were gonna try to surprise me, but then they were like, no, we have
told
to
her.
tell
we
her.
like didn't know how to
I
do it.
love it.
Yeah.
So sweet.
I would have been insane, so I'm really glad
It's
you guys
probably
told
good
me.
we let you know.
I mean, I still was, but
That's
Yeah.
fun.
It makes me happy.
I love it.
all right. Should we say bye?
I think
I
we
feel
should.
like we should
yeah,
say
what the
bye.
hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Guys,
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It is
Coming
my
on again.
pleasure.
You're the
Happy
best.
300th. That's a huge
Thanks,
deal.
French.
Thank you.
I always
See you in
root
2
for you
years
guys.
for 400. What do you
Thank
want
you.
to do on 400?
400?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
should we do?
What's the
now?
plan?
Sizzler, Color Me Mine. What we? I mean,
What's the natural
we don't
progression?
want to go to like a tramp park.
To
or
be
something.
honest, we were talking about Disneyland. I wonder if we should do It's kind of far, but it would be fun.
That's a lot of mobile.
Yeah.
We'll look so crazy. Just
we have
walking around in headphones.
We did walk around though the Warped Tour with a handheld microphone. And we talked to people. We could do that.
Oh, we upset all those teens that were like, "Why are
like,
these
who's Andy
moms talking
Black?
to
Why
us?
are they here?
Who are these weird moms talking to us?" And I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh yeah, there was this like goth Justin Bieber basically called Andy Black that they're all obsessed with, and I kept going. What did I say? I was like, "Hey, what's Andy Dick like?" And they were like, "What?"
They're like, "Who's Andy Dick?" And we're like, "Who's Andy Black?" This is the generation divide. It's a problem.
It's an issue.
We don't know. We got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, he's laying low.
So yeah, for 400, you guys tell us what you want. To
that's
hear.
good.
Yeah, you let us know.
Yeah.
We're going to take French somewhere.
All right.
Yeah, that'll happen.
And
Should we all have, what are things we all want to accomplish by the time we have our next
2 years from now?
I want to
I'll be
have
36.
a TV show.
Yeah.
TV show?
We'll be writing on one at least.
That's good.
That's my biggest.
I think that's
thing.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully ours.
Want to be able to pay all of my bills.
That
with
we have
stand-up
a
comedy.
part for French in our show too.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah.
if we get
Yeah.
the
You'll do
show,
it.
I'm in.
Okay, great.
Yeah, always.
Do it.
we've already written you in.
It's already
So.
booked. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
No.
always the top of our minds.
You're
Yeah, they're
technically
good.
on hold, so yeah. Well,
Oh, fantastic. There's a pen in me.
yeah.
yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Just
it.
so you know.
Oh, I love it.
exactly.
I love it.
You're kind of like our hologram intro guy.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be an easy gig.
All right.
You have time to go get a sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
That's what
have
I like.
holograms by then, so you can just hologram into
Yeah,
the.
you're the max headroom of
That's
lady
perfect.
to lady.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that would be easy. I could do it just like any time, like just
pants
do a
necessary.
season's worth just in a
Yes.
day.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
I'm out of
That's
there.
what you want.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, we love you guys. Thanks for listening for 300 episodes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And
Here's
if
to
you
300 more.
aren't a Patreon subscriber, go to patreon.com/lady2lady and check out all the bonus stuff we have. We have this thing called the Top Secret Session where we talk about things that we don't want to talk about on the real feed, which we're going to record right now. I don't know
do
what
that right
we
now.
said
Do that. Okay.
Yeah.
But
All right.
French will tell us one of his deepest, darkest secrets,
Yeah,
basically.
sure.
Yeah,
Right?
that'd be great.
Oh, I don't see
Yeah.
why not.
Awesome.
I don't see why
All right.
What
All
could go
right.
wrong?
Bye, guys. We love you.
See you next week. Can't get enough of us? Subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive bonus content, access to our first 100 episodes, and more. Go to patreon.com/lady2lady now to sign up. As little as $1 a month keeps a roof over the glam cave and keeps you laughing, even when your coworkers stare. That's patreon.com/lady2lady.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Lady to Lady Comedy. Join our Facebook group, Lady to Lady Podcasts, to chat with other fans about episodes, or even post your own lady problems. Check out our website, ladytoladycomedy.com, for show notes, videos, and merch.
And follow our individual accounts, Babs Gray, Brandazzle, and Testify Barker for jokes and info and where you can see us perform live. And if you want to send us snacks, stickers, or a lock of your own hair, I don't know, whatever, our P.O. Box is 412-794, Los Angeles, California, 90041. And please, leave us a review on iTunes, but only if you like us.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.